or I fell down. And you know what? I don't have the answer now. And you know, I hate fucking God. And I don't want, and I can't understand why he would do that. Because this is my feeling at the moment. So I go through that. And then I realize, wow, it kind of makes sense. I couldn't think of a better way to get me where I am now. That was an amazing path. And all of a sudden you say, you know what? At this moment in my life, I say it happens for a reason.
But that's what she said.
Yeah, I know. Huh? In this moment, she can say that. But isn't it for us to say we are open? That we also open that somebody says, you know, fuck it, no, there is no reason. And both are right. And not one is better than the other. Because the other one in this situation can't deal with the feeling that happened. And to be able to understand and make this experience, he needs to go through that feeling alone, not feeling God.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
So
we have to
it
go through
needs
the only
this.
one way through it.
Yeah. And then you know, okay, in this moment, to be able to make this experience, I can't have a God. Because my experience is to feel lost without anyone. So if I would have a God, I wouldn't feel lost. So I need to ignore God or whatever to feel lost. And there are times when, I don't know, it happened to me. I was a victim, definitely. And I read books where say, don't be a victim. Yeah, fuck you. I want to be a victim because I feel like a victim. And I would not be authentic. And I would not be with me if I couldn't say, I feel like a victim. So in this moment, it was important for me to be a victim.
Let me ask a question. Okay, you used her as an example, and you said sometimes people are laughing, ha ha ha, they're pretending to pay attention. So I don't know how long we've been sitting here, but you have talked 95% of the time. Okay, so what you're telling us is to be aware of the other person. There are people, I don't even know who their names are, because the entire time we've been here, we've had one person talking, like your opinion.
Exactly. So what do we do?
Thomas
I
is
would
our
like to
guest
know
to-
who
a
other
special guest
people
today.
are. Or what the setup is. If we have a special guest and he's the special
And
guest,
I did
then I
cue
would
you
like-
in before we got started, if you remember.
But I still don't know who any of these people are.
Exactly,
I thought
so
this
let's
was
go.
supposed to be
So
a
let's go.
salon.
Let's introduce us.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like it's a sermon, that I'm at church. You know, I love what he's saying. And I would love it more if it was just the two of us.
Okay.
But who is this woman? Who is that man? Who is she? I know who Jay is. Who is this
Come on, Hen.
dapper guy over here? I mean, are there other
Okay.
stories
Well,
here
you know
that
what,
we
Colin,
get to hear?
we did have a discussion before we got started on the other couch, and I appreciate that, and we are going to open up the floor. But this gentleman,
I'm doing this for the TV show.
Oh, good.
I
Well,
love
I
everything
doubt
you
that it's
say.
gonna- I doubt it's going to clear the editing room floor today. So, this gentleman
But I do love
is our
everything
guest
you say.
today and did fly 6,000 miles today to share this. And so we're gonna humor him for a minute. Just like people humor me, I think he's a little more worthy than the people that
I love everything you say.
I bet you do.
No, I do. I'm totally fascinated. But I'm like trying to spice up the show.
So do I.
I don't care if he talks for the next 5 hours, but I still would like to know who some of
That's
the other
exactly
people
what
are.
Thomas did the last hour. Nobody was talking. We walked in here, everyone was like,
Well, on that note. That was fine. So now, on that note, we had discussed earlier the possibility of, because and to give Colin, who's a little cranky right now. You're a little cranky right now, Colin. That's
But
okay.
then was the rest of
Yes.
us audience?
No, you're not.
Because I would have liked
I
to
love the
known
colorful
that.
shirt. It's so much color, a lot of kisses and the lips. I love it.
If we were audience, I
Yeah.
wouldn't have invited Sandy, who I think has a
We're actually
passion.
getting ready to start talking now, if you'll let me talk.
I got my passion.
Okay.
I got it.
Hey, little boy. Okay, so. and I said,
Do
that
I
was
make
enough.
any sense to anyone, or am I
Yes,
talking to myself?
100%.
I totally agree with you. Like, I understand what you're saying, that you want to know each other so we can talk more like I think more nicer, like how we gonna treat us.
We talk
like,
nice.
Can I just ask,
Yeah, but I think it's gonna
just for
open
my
us all,
information,
like if he.
would you
would-
wind up
like-
your, oh, I'm sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah.
Would you wind up your pieces for us? I mean, because you've opened up all this while we're, I don't know, ponies or something together. Is there something that you would like to say to finish up before we open up the floor? We kind of stopped you at the,
Yes.
so let's, say. No.
I believe the moment we are interested in the other person, after we or while we are interested in ourselves, we don't need to discuss who's right or not. It's okay. You are right in the situation that you are in your moment, at the moment, and that's sharing. So to get to know you. So your opinion, more than a truth in the world, is your opinion that shows who you are in this moment. And my opinion shows who I am in this moment of my life. So your opinion is your presentation